Hey guys, Red the Nerd here, and today we're going to be taking a look at...
No, please, no, you can't. You can't make me go back. There's nothing you can do that will make me go back there. There's nothing in this entire world that will make me go back.
Hey guys, Red the Nerd here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Ideas Luxo Jr. I may be in college right now, but that will not stop me from making videos, okay? Nothing college can do will make me stop making videos. It can make me go to college, but nothing can stop me from making videos. So today, we're taking a look at the Luxo Jr. Lego set here. Got this for Christmas. Don't really need to say much about that. Just overall, this is just a fantastic Lego set, and I'm very happy and excited to show you guys what a great set this is. If you don't know, I'm a really big Pixar fan. I love their movies, not so much their newer stuff, but I am pretty excited to see Hoppers because that film actually genuinely just looks good. So we'll have to see for, when the movie actually comes out. But this is such a unique set, and it's such a unique, kind of a weird thing to actually make a Lego set out of. Like, let's just be real here. It's a fucking lamp, dude. Like, I don't know how Lego could even make a lamp, but man, they actually made, an anthropomorphic lamp. So this is awesome. So taking a look at the actual box here, you got the little Pixar ball, Luxo Jr. himself, and then you also got the classic, him looking at you and stuff like that. So flipping around to the back here, you can see the dimensions there. Some more of the actual, by the way, this is blatantly lying to you. He cannot stand on that ball. I'll talk more about why that's false advertising there in a second. But yeah, basically, yeah, just a really, really unique idea for a Lego set, and I'm so glad that Lego actually decided to actually make this a physical set, because man, this thing is actually so awesome and so cool. So enough rambling, let's take a look at the actual set. And here is Luxo Jr. himself and all of his lampy glory here. Man, this set is such a simple concept, but it managed to be really effective in its presentation here. This is such a unique Lego set that you can't really mess up a lamp. There's not much that you can really say about this either. It's just a really nice, looking lamp as a Lego set. Very, very nice indeed. I really, really like it. It perfectly captures how he actually looked in the actual short film as well, with, kind of like the really weird kind of, the actual kind of bars and stuff like that of the actual lamp itself. You even got a lot of silver and white through here as well, just to give it a little bit more of a, color variation as well. I think the most, impressive part is actually got to be the actual, lamp shade up here. I think this is probably the most, well done thing that Lego has done. It's got some really, really great, unique pieces here as well. I'm pretty sure that these two pieces right here were just specifically made for this this Lego set here, because I don't think I've actually seen any of these kind of this dome piece here. If there are Lego sets that do have these, let me know in the comments below. I would love to know which Lego sets have these really unique pieces here. But from what I could tell, I'm pretty sure that these are just new pieces. But yeah, it's very nice. You got the actual kind of, the detail on here as well. I don't know, like the, vent, I guess. I don't really know what those things are on the lampshade there. Got the actual, lamp bulb as well here, like the little knob. And the lamp bulb itself looks like an actual lamp bulb. It's actually very nice. So you can't really, it kind of breaks the immersion just because of the seam line in the middle here, but obviously, if you kind of kind of put it back a little bit further and kind of, expand your disbelief there, it does look like an actual lamp bulb, which is very, very impressive. And, there's not much to say about Luxo Jr., as, an actual set, because there's not really much you can talk about here. It's just a really, really unique looking set that faithfully captures how he looked in the actual short film. But there actually is some, articulation when it comes to this guy. Obviously, the most expressive part of Luxo Jr. is got to be his actual, lampshade head here, with the light bulb being kind of his eye and everything like that. So it is on a ball joint here with the little, kind of bionicle piece as well. So it can move up and down, left and right, side to side, and it can fully rotate as well. The knob up here doesn't do anything. It's just there for decorative detail. This little thing here moves. I don't think that's intentional. I think I just messed up the set there, but if that is intentional, I don't know why it's there. The base doesn't move. I thought, when I first saw this set, I thought all these pieces here were going to be articulated, but no, it's not really articulated. I mean, you can't, make him go forward in that, but it just makes it look more like an actual lamp than anything. Speaking of lamp, this guy actually just looks like my actual lamp from my videos and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's got these little elastic bands here, with this little kind of spring detail here, wrapped around these little balls. Little sockets there. So it just keeps it from falling over. But it does give some really, kind of nice lamp kind of bending posing there, even though that it doesn't really hold its shape all that well, because it's just a static thing. So if there is a way to make this, I don't know, bend a little bit more, like he's like kind of leaning over or something like that, or make it a little bit taller, because right now it's just the head that's just articulated, to give it more expressive and everything like that. But I'm just going to put Luxo to the side here. We're going to take a look at the actual, kind of accessories and stuff like that. Which the only accessory that it's relevant to Luxo Jr. is actually the Pixar ball here. Very, very nice. I love these really nice, printed on pieces with the star and the stripe. The yellow is very nice. It's very vibrant, and it's very, very well done as an actual, sphere, because it's pretty hard to make a Lego with bricks, a sphere. I mean, back in the day, we had, back in my day, we just had bricks and stuff like that. They didn't really have much, you couldn't really make, balls and stuff like that just didn't come with minifigures. Now you can just actually just straight up make balls with Lego bricks now, which is pretty impressive, especially with these, kind of rounded, flat faces here as well. So yeah, obviously from the promotional images on the back of the box, obviously he can't stand on the actual ball. It's pretty, kind of hard to do that, because it's, sphere and it's just going to fall over. But there is a way that you can display him with him trying to, actually balancing on the ball here. Bring it over here. We have just a little display stand here. This isn't anything relevant or anything. It's kind of like the base of the table, or the table surface that he was on in the short film. So I'm just going to bring this down a little bit. So how you put this on is that you just take either sides of the top or the rounded sections here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, those just pop off. Pop off as well. Just fits right on there. And then you got these two bricks here with the studs. You just line that up with Luxo on the base. Oh, that just popped off. That's not very epic. Get back on there. Boom. And yeah, there he is. He's balancing on the ball with the stand as well. Very awesome. Really, really awesome display choices here. Very awesome. I really like this, concept of him actually balancing on the ball. It's very awesome. I love it. What's even more awesome, though, is that there's actually a lot of hidden Easter eggs in this set. I'm going to pop all these guys off here. All right, so I'm going to put in the little building process here. Behind the scenes here. Once you're building this, there is a lot of bricks, small bricks, and panels, and little what are they called? I don't know what they're called, but the little flat with the two studs on them. But yeah, so basically you have all that stuff, and in the ball here, on all the sides are references to Pixar movies, which I found very, very awesome. I love Easter eggs and stuff like this. It just tickles my autism brain, and I love it. So right here, you got Woody and Buzz, and they kind of remind me of like the really, really old Minecraft Lego sets where just, just two little studs just stacked on top of each other, square studs just stacked on top of each other to, create like an actual, kind of like a Minecraft form. So that's what it kind of reminded me of. So yeah, you got Buzz and Woody. We got Sully and Mike here as well. You got Linguini and Remy here as well. Very awesome. You got Carl and Russell from Up. on the side here, you got some of the Incredibles and an Omni Droid in the middle here that actually hold up the little, the sign pieces here to make up more of the roundness there, which is awesome. So yeah, you got Mr. Incredible. Yeah, you know, it's very hard to tell which one is which because obviously, so the Incredibles here, you got, Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, Dash and Violet and everything like that. On this side here, we got another Violet here, I'm guessing. Genuinely don't remember who any of these, we got Frozone, Syndrome. Oh yeah, that's Edna. That's Edna right there. That's supposed to be Edna. Jack, and, another Omni Droid and everything like that. Awesome. Love that stuff. And what's great about this, though, is that you can just put any of the sides anywhere you want, honestly. It's pretty awesome. But that isn't all of the Easter eggs here. No. Coming back to Luxo himself, in the stand here, it's going to be... Let me just... I'm doing this, like, Let me see if I can get in here. So, base here, right? Pretty awesome, all right? So, a lot of color, and it's very, very hard to tell what you're looking at, but Marlin, or Nemo, I would assume, Nemo and Dory are right here. So, if you remove this base plate here, boom, look at that. That is just cool. I love that. And you also got some little anemones up here that kind of like act as little pillars to hold up these platforms here as well. Very, very awesome. It's a very unique concept and I love it so much. So you wouldn't know that if you were just, act that as a Lego, just put it on display and stuff like that. But the fact that they actually added that in is very, very nice. I love that stuff so much. And then boom. So it's very easy to access as well. So it's very easy to access all these Easter eggs as well. And the fact that you could definitely miss this is very awesome as well. But in the instructions, they actually tell you, or like kind of like little Easter eggs, or like a little question or something like that. It's like, oh, who are these guys and stuff like that. So you kind of have to guess who these guys that you're building are on the stand here. And most of the build time takes up from actually, putting in these little references here instead of just, just diving right into the main juicy bits here. So you got like the main course, which is the Easter eggs, and then you got boom, you got Luxo Jr. and the ball as well. So very, very awesome Lego set. This is a very, very unique Lego set, and I'm glad that there's actual Easter eggs in this set. And it's going to be pretty awesome. I love this set so much. I love the display that you can actually balance him on the actual ball. Not like what the box suggested, but just overall, it's just a very, very unique Lego set, and I very, very much love it. So that's going to do it for me, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't care what you do. There's no what time it is. So, bye, guys.